Mailbag Monday for February 4th is today. I just couldn't bring myself to do the mailbag the day after the Super Bowl. Um, that was the most insane game I've ever seen. That was so depressing. I can't believe it came out that way. Uh, the Broncos got their fucking asses handed to them. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. It was insane. From the first snap, from the safety. So like before the first snap, even like they took that first kickoff out from like 8 yards into the end zone and got it back to the 12 or something, and then the fucking first play from the line of scrimmage went sailing over Peyton Manning's head, and it was just they never got their shit together after that. It was just like the whole team was fucking flustered after that first play. I mean, it's funny because the exact same thing happened 2 years ago when the Patriots lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl. Like Peyton Manning, Tom Brady had a safety off an intentional grounding call on the first play of the game, and after that first moment, I was like, Patriots are fucked. They're in their head. Like, and then the same thing happened in the Broncos, and the defense actually I I tried to find some positive out of the game, and I think the Broncos defense actually played relatively well in the first half, at least. Like they held Marshawn Lynch to almost no rushing yards. Percy Harvin led the fucking team in rushing yards in the first quarter. So they had the safety, and then the Broncos had a 3-and-out immediately after that, and then the Broncos held them. Oh no! So then after the safety, the defense on the shorter field after the punt after the safety held them to a field goal, and then the Broncos went 3-and-out on their next offensive possession, and then the D held them to a field goal, and it was only 8-0 at the end of the first quarter when the Broncos had completely fucked themselves already, and they were still in it after the first quarter, and I was like, holy shit, they're playing like fucking garbage, but they're still in the game. They could actually still potentially win this. They're only down by one touchdown. And then it just nothing went right after that. And then eventually like Manning threw a pick six and more interceptions, and it was just like I'm embarrassed. I am fucking embarrassed. Fortunately, the only so after the Mailbag Monday last week, the only real I asked for people to propose embarrassing bets that I would have to follow through with if the Broncos lose. And the only one that I'm taking seriously, I mean, people were writing stupid things like a $20,000 bet or a PlayStation 4 or something. I was like, you don't get the fucking point of the bet I was trying to make. Get Her Done bet me a shot of clam juice. And I haven't been to the store yet. So next week's Mailbag Monday, I will be, I may vomit on, I may the first time I vomit during a mailbag. Ugh. Is there anything else to, like what the fuck can you say? It was an embarrassment. Like the best offense in the league got fucking destroyed. Like Manning, he just couldn't get his shit together for the biggest game of the season, and he just got flustered so quickly and never he just got rattled after that first play, and it was just a couple people sent me this amazing Simpsons clip that is just fucking great. It's from the I think season 8 or something like that. The Hank Scorpio episode where Homer goes to work for a new nuclear power company, and Hank Scorpio buys the Denver Broncos for Homer, and Homer just goes, "Oh, the Denver Broncos," and they're all like tripping over themselves, and the ball's hitting them in the helmet and stuff. And it's just, I probably watched that clip 20 times after the game just to make myself laugh. I mean that clip was probably from 92, 94, something like that. And God, and the crazy thing is that wasn't even the biggest blowout in Broncos Super Bowl history. The Broncos have begun a fabulous tradition of getting absolutely destroyed in the playoffs or in the Super Bowl. I'm just getting completely embarrassed in the Super Bowl. In 1990, they lost to the 49ers 55-10. So the Seahawks couldn't even give the Broncos the biggest blowout in Super Bowl history, even though it seemed like the Seahawks were really trying to at the very end of the game. at that last hustle and bustle man muscle Wilson passing touchdown, or his only passing touchdown in the game. Like I really think the Broncos D played pretty fucking well considering the circumstance, considering how fucking bad the offense played. Like if the offense could move the ball at all and could maintain possession and not just fucking have safeties or shitty field position, like I think that if the offense did half of what they had done any other game of the season, that they actually stood a chance. Ugh, fuck me. Onto a different story though. I saw something so insane on Friday night before the Super Bowl that if I had seen it in a movie, I would not believe that it was true. I would have thought this is the stupidest movie I've ever seen. This is not real. It's not realistic. This is bullshit. I saw an infant, a 4-year-old, projectile shit over 4 people at a sushi restaurant in public. It was the most, like, one of the most foulest smelling things I've ever smelled. It was so disgusting. I felt so bad for all these people that I was sitting with. I went to a birthday dinner for a friend of mine that I went to high school with, and she's got 2 kids, and her youngest one's 4 or 5 months old. And we had one of those kind of private rooms at a sushi place with like the sunken table, so like the table's kind of like at ground level, and she knew that there was no changing station in the bathroom for the children. So instead of taking her child to change the diaper in the bathroom, because it was at ground level, she just decided to change the diaper right there at the dinner table. And it happened so quickly, no one really thought to say, like, no, get that child out of here. I mean, it's going to smell terrible, even if it doesn't projectile shit everywhere. But as soon as she took the diaper off, I hear this fart, just, and then I hear her yell, "Oh my God, he's still pooping." And then I realized that the girls that I was sitting next to, her jeans were just completely covered in shit. A friend of mine across the room, about 2 yards away, had poop on her face. The mom had poop all over her. Her fiance had poop all over her. It was disgusting. And I mean, it's baby shit. It was just pure liquid. There's nothing solid about it. So it just fucking splattered everywhere. And maybe I should have taken that as a sign of what was going to happen to the Broncos, because that's what the Broncos did. They got shit all over, and there's just shit everywhere all over the field. Fucking Broncos, god damn it, unbelievable. So anyway, I got a package. I think this is for Mailbag Monday. I assume it's got my name on it, written in poor handwriting, so I assume that's either from a family member or from one of you guys. So let's see. Ha. Okay. So this is apparently from. So it didn't have a name on the package for who it was from, but I assume this is from Max Gruber. He has been writing a lot of these synoptic sit reps for the Final Fantasy series. Oh, here we go. Yep, it's got a letter in the front page. Greetings, John. Whenever this binder arrives at your doorstep, I'm pleased to say that you are the first individual to receive the fully printed version of the synoptic sit rep for Fabula Nova Crystallis, Final Fantasy 13. So what Max has been doing is he has been writing. They started this synoptic sit rep thing where basically it's cliff notes for video games. So for games that have incredibly complicated stories and plot lines that span multiple games, they write these summaries so that you can understand what the hell is going on. The first one was Halo, and then Max has been working on this Final Fantasy series, or Final Fantasy 13 one. With the imminent release of Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13, which I'm going to assume you'll be doing a drink along for, along with the inevitable arrival of Final Fantasy 15, a highly anticipated title for the past 8 years. God damn, they take so long to make these games. I thought it would be At best, if you are informed of what exactly happened in the intervening time frame between the games, or before the games. Intervening time frame. It's roughly 90 pages long. Holy fuck. Good lord. But it's not as long as the amount of information I had to compile to write this. Just to give you a perspective as to how much information was compressed in this, there are 4 novels and 1 short film depicting the events that occur. 2 of them depict the events that occur on the side during 13.2. Both novels total in 474 pages long. And that information is compressed down to less than 10 pages. Wow. I wish you Godspeed in future WikiGameGuides. Well, thank you, Max. This is awesome. It's a printed version of it. So this does not look like 10 pages long. Wow. Okay. Well, I got some homework to do. This is Cliff Notes for Final Fantasy, so I can actually get back into this series, which I used to really fucking enjoy. I know the Final Fantasy X HD version is coming out, I think, in February. Let me look up the dates. I got it right here. 13.3 comes out on February 11th, and 10 HD comes out March 18th. Okay. Anyway, wow. Okay, so I've got a couple weeks to read this. I will absolutely flip through this. This is a really... this is not what I was expecting, but that's why I love these random mailbag things that I get, because it's never what I expect. So thank you, man. Thank you, Max. I will give you some feedback after I read the whole thing. And I'm actually looking forward to the game, Final Fantasy 13.3. I didn't play the first 2. I bought the first 2 and never even played them, but they just got such mediocre reviews. I just never forced myself to play it. Anyway, I guess I have to play 13.3 now. So anyway, congratulations to the Seahawks. The fuck. God damn it. What a shit game. God damn it. What an embarrassment. What a fucking embarrassment. I can't believe how fucking bad that game was. Anyway, till next week, until next season. I mean, this is the best the Broncos could have possibly done. Like, there's no way they're going to win next year. I fucking give up. I'm not watching football anymore. Fuck that. I'm done. So 100% games all the time now. No more fucking football bullshit to distract me from Final Fantasy notes. Anyway, thanks for watching. Oh, a couple plugs. Before I wrap this up, so I'm starting an email list. I mentioned this last week, and we got probably 20 people to sign up for it so far, but basically it's just gonna be a summary of new videos that I upload and updates to the site. So please sign up for that and give me some feedback on the format of it and whether or not it's something you think you'll actually enjoy seeing in your inbox. Anyway, thanks for watching. Game on.